You ever ask basic questions about Walking Dead?
Such as?
In terms of hygiene. Like, it's funny how to me certain characters have amazing hygiene and some poor, but they're all together with all the same accesses.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chick with the ponytails, amazing hygiene, perfectly shaved, shaved armpits, shaved legs, looks great. She even has sex on screen with the guy. Did he? What,
Abraham's girlfriend, or
did
whatever.
they use protection? I mean, we could get really graphic here.
I don't know if we want to go there, but
I mean, did she have to clean up afterwards because it was externally to avoid pregnancy? That's the kind of questions now that I always, when I'm watching the show, that's the kind of stuff I actually think about as I'm watching it. Well, how come she's so shit? Why is Rick so nasty, but she's awesome looking? How come the you know what I'm saying? How come Carol is dirty, but Maggie is absolutely immaculate?
Yeah.
They have the access to the same stuff.
That's that suspension of disbelief. I'm
just saying.
That Hollywood does all the time, because you'll have like an action movie, and you know, the hot chick will just, everyone else is just, you know, dirt, grime, and all that, and she's, you know, totally immaculate.
I'm just saying.
Perfect makeup.
Carol is nasty, not the actress or even the character, but like. I'm talking about just in terms of like clothes and stuff. I mean, I think she actually, I think Carol's kind of cute in a way, in kind of a cute way. So I'm not going there. I'm saying like hygiene. She's dirty and nasty and sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
It's Maggie, who obviously is, you know, the young hot actress, is hot and still clean and stuff. So I'm like, well, I don't know about that, man. I just always have hygiene questions when I'm Walking Dead. I always have hygiene questions.
Yeah, I think that
is like the whole thing.
That's just a little classic Hollywood cheating, you know.
I
just have to go with, but it is funny.
I get it, but anyway, that's the one that's
you know,
where my mind goes.
Beth, you know, she always looked squeaky clean.
Yeah.
Until the cops kept beating her up.
Yeah, until they had the
and she had all the stitches in her face.
Oh, what do you think of Beth dying?
Not a fan. Not a fan of that at all.
Keep her.
I wanted to keep her. I thought she was a light and a whole lot of darkness, and I thought the show was better to have a little light. I think the show is poorer without her, and so I'm kind of sad, to be honest with you, about it. And I love that Daryl and her, before she got kidnapped, were having a connection there, and then that we got robbed of seeing where that might go. And so, just not a fan.
Well, I miss Beth for the cuteness factor, obviously. She was really, really, really cute. Not sexy. Cute. You know the difference. The actress, the human being is a wonderful, vibrant person. I'm not talking about the character.
Sure.
Just absolutely cute. And she added that sort of a wholesome... Like, she was a connection to a better time, in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, the light in the show.
Sure.
So you would think they need to replace that. I don't know how they'll do that. Because, you know, I don't know. There's nobody, other than the baby, there is no character like that. They're all jaded and dirty.
Yeah, in some form or
another. They're all jaded and dirty now. So I don't know who that's going to be. Beth was like, she would sing and all that kind of stuff, and it's all gone.
Yeah.
It's all gone. Now, the actress herself was freaking... I have
Emily Kinney.
Yeah,
she's beautiful.
I think everybody has a crush on her.
Oh heavens!
As a actress or a person or a celebrity.
Yeah, of course. I just, you know, a show like this, we're fans and you care.
Yeah.
And you're going to do a character study. Well, guess what? You invest in getting to know these people.
Yeah.
And having her ripped from us is just kind of.
Sucks.
It sucks. I you know, when what's her face died, the Rick's wife. I
celebrated.
I was kind of relieved.
I literally
didn't like
cheered.
her character at all.
I literally gave it one of those
She was
things.
A terrible match for Rick.
Well, I hated the character.
I mean, and I hated the character, and I just thought, you know, and you hated to see that he kind of did the wandering the forest afterwards. You know, he was in. grief or whatever. But I would have loved for him to have gotten over it sooner so we could all move on, because I just wasn't that affected by it because she just was a lousy character.
I don't know why they did this. I don't know if it was a creative decision, if it came from the comic books, but and it was all over the net. I was not alone because I saw Facebook and other people's comments. I was like, was I crazy? But no, other people said the same thing. Hey, do what you got to do with Shane. Wink, wink. You know, at all cost. Wink. Go ahead and Shane.
Yeah.
All right. He goes and kills Shane. Hey, I killed Shane. You son of a bitch! You piece of crap! You garbage! And he's like, what?
Yeah. Her
why they did that? Because at first I thought, did I not understand it right? I thought she told him to. And then, of course, like I said, I was validated through other people on the internet. I don't understand why you make the creative choice. Why they made the creative choice, I have no idea. To this day, that is one of the big black marks on the series. Why they did that. Because at that point, I was like, this bitch needs to die. And when she died, I literally was like the governor when he died. Yeah!
Yeah, I wasn't sad about it.
I cheered. I literally cheered.
You have that kind of mixed feeling where you're like, well, Rick's going to be impacted, obviously, because he cared about her.
Yeah.
But as a character, she just had to go. She had to go. And I did not ever buy into this. It's still on that Talking Dead show. They still will bring this every other episode about Rick becoming more like Shane. Folks, Rick is nothing like Shane. I hate those discussions that somehow, well, does this mean, with Rick being more badass, does that mean he's starting to see that Shane had a point and all that?
No.
Like, Shane was a psychopath. Period. If you think anything more that Shane was trying to communicate, then I just don't agree with you.
Sure.
Shane was an absolute psychopath.
Sure.
And a selfish bastard. And that's all. And Rick is none of that.
All right. Well,
we're going to end on that note.
I guess so, man. Well, we actually went way too long. I already made the decision to cut this into 2 parts. So to wrap it up, our thoughts on Walking Dead Season 5, and we kind of went on a rant in general about the Walking Dead.
Sure, as we do.
I'm a fan of this show. Like I said, you're a fan of the show when you start picking up on the little details. That's a clue that you're a fan of something. So
yeah.
I dwell on the hygiene thing. The hygiene thing, for some reason, captures my imagination. Because you know me. Well, you know me better than anybody. You know how basic I break things down. Because I'm like, they're having sex. Well, did he come in or what? Because they have no way for birth control. They have no way. So what did he do?
Well, you remember season 2, Glenn and
that's what I'm literally
Maggie
thinking.
Actually went into that like old Walgreens.
She got condoms, right?
And she was looking for birth control. Remember that? That was season 2.
Was that Maggie?
Yeah.
Well, I remember he had to get he had to get a pregnancy test.
She got it for Rick's wife.
He got the pregnancy test for Rick's wife.
But I thought there was birth control. Anyway,
I know they had sex because she's like, "Hey, you want to have sex?"
I think the show's logic is they established that they can go in stores and go looting a Walgreens.
But then it goes back to, like I said, I'm repeating myself. I know, I'm sorry, but ponytail chick is immaculate. She looks like a freaking supermodel, and Rick's dirty.
She looks like J-Lo. You're like, whoa.
She's immaculate. I mean, her armpits, everything's clean, shaved, everything.
Yeah.
And Rick is, and Carol. I'll just stick to the ladies. Carol's nasty. I mean, they're
she's covered in zombie guts. And
she's always sweaty.
Yeah.
She's always sweaty, and her clothes are dirty. And ponytail chick is like, she literally could go from that to a music video with Iggy Azalea, and he would not. He's like, okay, well, there she is in the music video. He would not even question it. She literally could.
With
no changes.
I actually was like, hey, I'd like to see that. Anyway,
I'd like to see Iggy Azalea as a zombie, but that's a whole other thing. All right,
you would?
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, not in real life. I don't want her to die or anything.
No, I just
let me be clear. I don't want Iggy Azalea to die. I think she's fine. There's nothing wrong with Iggy Azalea.
Yeah.
I admire her work. I don't know what to say. All right, we're going to close out with that. You got any last thoughts?
Not really.
Check out the video where J-Lo and Iggy Azalea's butts are actually touching. And with that, I bid you adieu.